Speed, precision, and intensity. When you take these three elements and combine it with perfect control, you have a weapon that can take on the world and come out victorious in all aspects. The Kawasaki ZX10R is one such formidable force that combines the elements of speed, precision, performance, and control in perfect proportions, which is why we see it dominating the World Superbike Championship by winning it for the last 4 consecutive years, which is not an easy feat when you have the best of the best battling it out for the coveted crown. The 10R came as a worthy successor to the legendary ZX9R and was initially launched back in 2004. Over the years, it has evolved and has been updated with state-of-the-art electronics and race-derived technology of Kawasaki racing team's expertise derived straight from the racetrack. And today, I share my experience of getting my hands on the updated ZX10R 2017 model, which is pretty much the same as the 2016 model, which is when the bike got a comprehensive upgrade with a new engine, chassis, suspension, and revised electronics package. For the year 2018 and 19, the bike remains more or less the same except for revised paint schemes and updated body graphics. So now talking about the design, compared to the 2015 model, this new model got a more muscular design which lends the bike better road presence with a more intimidating and dominating stance. The aerodynamics are further enhanced for this new model wherein the larger upper cowl cuts through the air more efficiently and offers the rider greater wind protection, thereby making it easier to shift position for corner entry when riding on the track. The overall design is my personal favorite among the 10Rs to date, with the bike's dynamic nature and explosive character being much more apparent in this new design language. Now, this new model compared to the 2015 model also got a new lighter chassis with revised geometry for better feel, feedback and flickability. The aluminium twin spar frame with the steering head moved closer to the rider and a longer swing arm provides for improved corner entry and exit stability, thereby resulting in quicker lap times. The swing arm with optimized rigidity enables the rider to carry greater cornering speed while also enhancing the bike's overall handling characteristics. Now, perfectly complementing the lightweight yet sturdy chassis is the suspension on board. We get chunky 43mm balance-free front forks from Showa suspension derived straight from their championship winning machine. At the back, we get the horizontal backlink rear suspension that contributes to the mass centralization concept while also offering superb stability at higher speeds. We also get Showa's new balance-free rear cushion shock unit that's lighter and more compact now. Now, this provides for improved traction and shock absorption performance capabilities. Now, further contributing to the mass centralization concept is the titanium exhaust that gets heat-resistant titanium header pipes that result in better performance, better durability, and look awesome as well. The Orchestra's electronic steering damper provides just the right amount of damping based on vehicle speed and the degree of acceleration or deceleration. Now, talking about the brakes, we get high-performance Brembo brakes with dual 330mm discs and Brembo M50 monoblock calipers up front. At the back, we get a 220mm disc with a single piston caliper. We do get Kawasaki intelligent anti-lock braking system as standard, which uses high precision control to modulate braking pressure systematically, thereby allowing the rider complete control over all the madness and mayhem that this machine has on offer. We also then have Kawasaki's traction control system with 5 different modes. Mode 1 and 2 are primarily for the track. Modes 3 and 4 are for the city and highway conditions, whereas mode 5 is meant for wet road surfaces. The braking is right up there with the best, and that's what one expects from a world champion motorcycle. Now, talking about other electronic aids, first we have the dual direction Kawasaki quick shifter as standard on this machine, which provides for clutchless upshifts as well as downshifts. Now, please note that in order for you to use the quick shifter, you need to maintain the bike above 2500 RPM. We then get a 3-mode Kawasaki launch control system. Now, this system prevents rear wheel spin and minimizes the chances of a wheelie, thereby allowing the racer to optimize acceleration during the time of launch. We also get Kawasaki engine brake control, which allows the rider to set the engine braking as per his or her personal preference. Apart from this, we also get 3 power modes to play with. First, we have the full mode which unleashes 100% of the power. Then we have the middle mode which unleashes 80% of the power. And then finally, we have the low mode which unleashes 60% of the power. We then have the 5-axis Bosch inertial measurement unit wherein acceleration along with longitudinal, transverse and vertical axis as well as roll and pitch rate are measured. The yaw rate is calculated by the ECU. Now the IMU works in conjunction with other electronic aids on board towards precise chassis orientation, thereby allowing the rider to follow his instinct and extract all the juice that this maniac machine has on offer. Another feature that's really praiseworthy is the cornering management function. Now this system uses Kawasaki's intelligent braking system and the traction control system to assist the rider in tracing his intended line through the corner with utmost precision. Now setting aside all of this theoretical stuff, let's talk about the stellar performance that this bike has on offer. Powering the bike is a 998cc inline 4 that puts out 200 PS of max power at 13,000 RPM. Now this increases to 210 PS with ram air intake. The bike puts out a max torque of 113.5 Newton meters at 11,500 RPM and we get a 6-speed gearbox. Now taking the bike out for a spin for the first time in my life of riding all sorts of motorcycles for over 2 decades across different segments, I have to say this was the bike that literally scared me with its power delivery. Slight twist of the throttle and you reach 150 in no time, so you have to be really careful with the throttle modulation of this machine. It is super fast by all means. I'd rather say it is scarily fast. No matter how long the stretch before you, you're through it in a matter of seconds, almost at the blink of an eye. Now that's how intimidating and aggressive this bike truly is. Now I love the brakes on this bike because for a bike that's so powerful and so aggressive, brakes are absolutely crucial, and I have to say that the braking performance on this bike is absolutely fabulous and highly confidence inspiring. I particularly like the control that the bike offers even while cornering, because the bike holds the line flawlessly and it even allows you to make changes halfway through a corner with the cornering management function watching your back. The seating posture is super aggressive and the bike is primarily a track focused bike. Now this bike is strictly for those who love and prefer the super sport seating posture. If you're looking to tour on this bike, then you might as well go with the Ninja 1000, because the 10R is a hardcore super sport machine that can be best enjoyed on the track or on the mountain twisties. Now talking about other relevant specs, ground clearance is 145mm, which is quite decent for a super sport machine and quite manageable on our Indian road conditions. Seat height is 835mm, so for a person of my size, around 5 feet 7 inches, you can't really put your feet flat on the ground. Tank capacity is 17 liters, again quite good to offer decent tank range. Mileage wise, I am told that we can expect anything around 10 kmpl from this bike under mixed riding conditions. Now, talking about the price, for a limited period of time, Kawasaki had gone ahead and literally sent the cat among the pigeons by pricing the bike at an insane 12.8 lakhs ex-showroom. But now, however, the bad news is that the price has been again increased back to 14.3 lakhs ex-showroom. So I guess that's pretty much it for now. This wraps up my review of the ZX10R. I just hope you found this video useful. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao. Take care, God bless and ride safe.